laid-back city that offers a unique blend of peaceful parks, delicious regional cuisine, and a slower, more local side of Japan, you found your destination. Imagine a countryside scene surrounded by serene landscapes that look like a scene out of a Studio Ghibli movie. It's located on the south side of Japan's northernmost prefecture, Hokkaido. Let's get started with my 3-day itinerary of Obihiro. Feel free to copy my itinerary as I show you what to do, what to eat, where to stay, and how to get around. Make sure to stay until the end because I have free packing lists to share with you for any type of trip. All the links I mentioned can be found in my blog right here. Starting with day 0, we arrived at Obihiro from Tokyo in the evening, so we didn't have time to do much except eat dinner. After checking into our hotel, we walked 15 minutes to Hamazushi, a casual Japanese conveyor belt sushi restaurant. To eat here, you order from a tablet that offers a wide array of different sushi. Then, it's delivered right in front of you via the conveyor belt. Hokkaido is famous for its fresh sushi, so eating here is a really great and affordable option. I highly recommend checking out their seasonal menu. And with our bellies happy and full, we walked back to our hotel and went to bed to get ready for day 1. To begin my tour of Obihiro, I took a 20-minute bus ride to Masuya Mugioto Bakery for breakfast. This local bakery makes bread exclusively from wheat grown in the Tokachi area right next to Obihiro. They even have their own wheat field behind the bakery. Inside, the smell of freshly baked bread is irresistible. Like, your eyes will roll to the back of your head. So grab a tray and choose from any of the 120 varieties and you can take it to go or eat in. I did both, and I enjoyed breakfast with a set of curry pan and clam chowder and potato wedges. Then I took the rest of my bread with me and ate it throughout the day and even the next day. After breakfast, I took a 30-minute bus ride to venture into Obihiro's past by visiting Kofuku Station. If you're a fan of Studio Ghibli, I recommend you enjoy the views of the vast fields and listen to your favorite Ghibli playlist during the ride. So Kofuku Station is a closed train station that remains a popular tourist destination spot because Kofuku means happiness in Japanese. So a lot of visitors like to buy these train tickets, write a message, and post it in the former waiting house, which is covered in pink tickets. At this time, I was a few months pregnant, so I wrote a message to my husband and my future son. And don't forget to step inside the old train cars. It really feels like a flashback to the past. After visiting Kofuku Station, I took a 30-minute bus ride back to the city to visit the Sugar Beet Museum. Sugar beets are another huge crop grown in the region. I arrived at the museum an hour before closing, so I was the only one there, but the friendly museum guide gave me a one-to-one tour explaining how the sugar beet industry influenced the development of Obihiro. We communicated back and forth using our translators, which is something I had never done before, but was really glad I was still able to talk to him. After the museum, I walked 12 minutes to a nearby mall to pick up a couple of clothing items at Uniqlo because Obihiro was much colder than I expected during the month of May. The mall has plenty of other stores like Daiso, GU, and many others if you're interested in shopping. I only needed to grab a few items, so I didn't stay long. Then I took a 10-minute bus ride back to the hotel to meet with Vivek, my husband, and together we walked 12 minutes to Kiri, a ramen hole-in-the-wall restaurant perfect for the chilly evening. We ordered miso ramen, which was invented in Hokkaido, specifically in Sapporo. And if you plan to visit Sapporo too, I also have a couple of travel guides linked below. Our miso ramen experience was super cozy, super local, and casual. There was no English menu, so we just pointed at what we wanted to order and the chef happily served us. The broth was so flavorful and so rich with miso that I just couldn't stop slurping, and it really hit the spot before we ended the night. Starting with day 2, I had breakfast in my hotel room to plan the rest of my trip. I had originally planned to join Vivek on his agricultural tour, which was the whole reason why we were in Obihiro in the first place, but I found out on the first day that I couldn't join after all. So planning for the trip became impromptu, which gave me the chance to travel solo again. After breakfast, I decided to take the bus to Obihiroshi Yasoen, a beautiful botanical garden known for its wild grass. Since it was morning, the walk was really peaceful and a perfect slow start to the day. And in the same area, just a few minutes away, I visited the Hokkaidoritsu Obihiro Art Museum to check out the current photography exhibit. I couldn't shoot any videos here, but I would highly check out the current exhibition when you visit if you like art museums. Then I got hungry, so I walked around the park and sat in front of the Obihiro Centennial Hall. Over here, you can learn more about the history, agriculture, and nature of Obihiro and Tokachi. But I decided to just take a rest and enjoy the rest of the bread I had bought from the bakery yesterday. But I decided I had enough quiet time, so I hopped on a bus to check out the iconic Mega Don Quijote, a discount shopping destination. It's like a giant department store that carries thousands of Japanese products at affordable prices. Many tourists even pack empty luggages just to fit all their purchases from this store alone. And after what felt like hours of perusing this huge store, I enjoyed lunch at Curry Shop Indian Machinaka, a Japanese curry restaurant located within the Don Quijote building. This restaurant is a must-try, and it's only found in Obihiro. The curry is so full of flavor, with a variety of options to suit different tastes and spicy levels. The atmosphere is really cozy, making it a perfect spot to relax and refuel after a shopping spree. And after doing a little bit more shopping at Don Quijote, I decided it was time to get off my feet and enjoy some much needed onsen time. I chose to visit Yayoi no Yu, a small onsen just a 20-minute commute away. Unfortunately, I can't show you what it's like inside, but it's a public bathhouse with showers, saunas, and outdoor hot springs that I really enjoyed. It wasn't too crowded when I went, and I recommend visiting an onsen at least once during your trip to anywhere in Japan. I wish I could have stayed longer to order food and drinks and just relax and chill, but I headed out to meet Vivek for dinner. After a 45-minute commute back to my hotel, I walked with Vivek and his tour group to Kitanoyatai, a street of izakayas or casual bars that serve Japanese food. If you like casual drinking at pubs, then you're gonna love this place. You can order beer or sake and enjoy anything on the menu. Many of these izakayas can only accommodate a handful of people, so if you're in a large group like us, you might need to split up. Unfortunately, we didn't end up eating here, but it's still a place I highly recommend checking out. Instead, we ended up at Hamazushi to accommodate our large group. But there are plenty of restaurants in Obihiro, so you're sure to find a good place to eat. Day 3 was my last day before flying back to Tokyo. After checking out and leaving my luggage at the front desk, I had breakfast at 3 Standard Coffee, just a 2-minute walk away. It's located inside the Obihiro JR station, where you'll find many local snacks and dishes to bring back home as souvenirs. I treated myself to coffee and souffle pancakes, which I had never tried before, and they were perfectly not too sweet. The ambience was jazzy and very relaxing while I slowly and delightfully enjoyed my meal. Also located inside the JR station is a 100 yen store similar to Daiso, so I picked up some last-minute souvenirs and necessities I needed for the rest of my trip in Japan, such as a reusable bag since most stores charge a fee for plastic bags. Afterwards, I met with Vivek back at the hotel and we took a 30-minute bus ride to Manabe Garden, a charming stroll-style garden featuring distinct botanical areas with views of wild Hokkaido birds and playful squirrels. It's pretty expansive, and exploring all the gardens can take anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour. After our stroll, we enjoyed a peaceful lunch at the garden cafe where we indulged in delicious galettes. The serene atmosphere and the lush surroundings made it even more relaxing. And as if our bellies weren't full yet, we went back to Obihiro JR station and grabbed a last-minute meal at Butahage, known for its specialty Hokkaido dish, Butadon. This delicious dish features tender grilled pork slices drizzled with a sweet soy glaze, served atop a bed of steamy and fluffy rice. The combination of savory and sweet flavors make it a satisfying final taste of Obihiro before we flew out. Afterwards, we picked up our luggage from the hotel and took the airport bus to Tokachi Obihiro Airport, which picked us up directly from our hotel. The airport bus has specific pickup locations, so I recommend checking their website to see which hotels they serve. You can purchase tickets at the front desk of the participating hotels. Now here are some travel tips to make the most out of your trip to Obihiro. Where to stay in Obihiro. We stayed at Hotel Nikko Northland Obihiro, which is located right at the center of Obihiro City. I highly recommend first-time visitors stay here because it's conveniently located next to Obihiro JR Station and several bus stops, including the airport bus. The hotel is also within walking distance of many restaurants, convenience stores, and also Aeon Mall. How to get around Obihiro. You can get around easily using the public bus transportation. You can check the schedule, fare, and even track the live locations of each bus using Google Maps. So you board the bus through the middle door and take a numbered ticket. When you get off at your stop, show your ticket to the bus driver and pay your fare based on the number on your ticket, which is displayed at the front of the bus. Since I was using the bus pretty much everywhere, I downloaded the Japan Transit Planner app and purchased a one-day Obihiro bus pass each day. So instead of paying cash each time, I simply showed my mobile ticket from the app before I left the bus. And if you rent a car, you can definitely explore even more of Obihiro and even to the Hokkaido region, which I highly recommend. Be sure to check out my Hokkaido travel guide and food guides to check out the other spots in the area that you can drive to. That's a wrap on my 3-day itinerary to Obihiro, Hokkaido. From peaceful gardens and delicious Butadon to easy public transport and fresh local bread, this charming town offers a refreshing escape from the hustle and bustle of Tokyo. It's a perfect spot for a peaceful and authentic Japanese getaway. So take care and travel safe, and if you have any questions about Obihiro, feel free to comment them below. I'll do my best to help. Check out my Japan travel playlist here, and if you're interested in my ultimate travel packing list for trips of all lengths, download them from my free resource library at the link below. I'll talk to you soon. Bye!